Well, what's up, soul family? It's Shani with Healing Elements. Hoping you all are doing very well and sending an abundance of love, light, and genuine well wishes to everybody. This is yet another video I'm adding to my spirit animal playlist. And as I've been saying in the videos, if you have ever throughout your life perhaps resonated with a specific, animal totem or spirit animal, perhaps by now there's about almost 40 videos added so far to the spirit animal playlist. Take a look, and if your spirit animal is in there, see if you resonate with any of the meanings, symbolic, inferences and interpretations that I give. If, of course, you've never thought about what a spirit animal was, or if you have any traits or likenesses to one. Perhaps I've been saying also in these videos, just try to intuitively guide yourself, be called to pick random couple of videos within my list about the animals and see if you can find your spirit animal or relate to any of the traits or messages within the videos. So guys, this video is all about the pig spirit animal, the pig spirit. And this spirit animal is very beautiful. It has a lot of really meaningful references within the Chinese astrological scene. And so I will be reading, of course, my interpretations and research regarding the pig spirit. So guys, if you resonate with the animal spirit of the pig, you often are misunderstood or underestimated. So in my journal here, I put that you're the spirit animal of the underdog. So the underdog is something that you often are placed in that peg, you're placed in that role, or you yourself are never the one to stick your neck out and try to compete or try to be ahead of the game, and you yourself choose to be in the background but do have an immense amount of potential. You're often underestimated or corralled, so to speak, and consumed unfairly because of how much use you have. Just as the pig is corralled quite literally in farms and in pens and consumed for all of the different cuts of meat like bacon, pork chops, etc., that they have that people love to eat. So that can be applied metaphorically in your life as well if you resonate with this spirit. In fact, a lot of people crave you, and just like they crave bacon, it is something that is constantly wanted. People want you to be around. They want to utilize you either for good intent or bad, right? You also often, if you resonate with this spirit animal of the pig, make it associated unreasonably with situations, people, and names of like negative connotation, just like the word pig in the dictionary and in English language and in society. So, being called a pig, if you're in law enforcement as a police officer, is to like almost insinuate that you're a bad or dirty cop, right? And if you're a slob, a metaphor to a pig in mud is used, right? Or even further, if you're a pervert or, sleazy or something like that, you're often called a pig by women or other people. Again, referencing the pig's love for the dirt and dirty mud habitats, but putting in, analogy in that way. But this is completely unfair. It's, again, unreasonable negative connotation put on the word associated with you. So maybe people associate where you came from, what you are, how you represent yourself, or who you have spent time with as something negative, and it's unduly so. It's unreasonably so. In nature, pigs cover themselves in mud for practical survivalist type reasons, right? So they don't do this because they're dirty. And as a matter of fact, they clean themselves in a way with minerals, and they, also are provided protection to their sensitive hides from sunburn. So, a pig in the mud is actually doing something beneficial, not being, a negative connotation, just like, calling someone a pig, right? So the pigs in nature have such sensitive hides, they can, cover themselves in muds, often like, rhinos do, elephants, to protect from sunburn, and these minerals within nourish, all these splits, these cracks on their skin to soothe and heal. So again, that's, an analogy on how often, if you are a pig spirit animal person, you can be misrepresented, underestimated, and, undervalued, and really, really definitely put into a box in which you don't belong. right? Until you set them straight with who you really are. Also, the pig spirit animal is, in that same theme, also on the underestimated tip. In nature, the pig is as trainable, if not more, as intelligent, if not more, and as capable, if not more, of a domestically trained canine, a dog, a house dog. So, very underestimated. Though people seem not to give any credence to this fact, a pig is as intelligent or more so than a dog, who is incredibly intuitive and intelligent. One species, the pig is in society corralled, controlled, utilized for what it can give to us in the form of sacrifice within the death of them to feed the masses, right? Wasting their trainable, intelligent bodies. Where, as the domestic dog, just because it is a dog, is honored, worshipped, and is taboo to eat and consume, right? And is put within our own homes to live comfortably and trained to assist anywhere from the blind, disabled, trained to emotionally support those who need loyal, compassionate caregiving, and even utilized by the law, our government, to assist in peacekeeping or locating explosive devices, bombs, and also tracking missing persons, right? Or a cadaver by their scent. So as the dog is utilized for its servitude willingly, the pig is simply not. So if you resonate with this, it will somehow play a part, that theme, within your life. Also, the pig spirit is very vocal. So you are very vocal and dislike uncomfortable situations, so much so that you will blurt out a squeal, just as the pig does in nature, to show your utter dismay. And if not heard or not being paid attention to with the squeal, you are going to use it piercingly, frantically, and, squeal and fight and use your fight and flight defense mechanism protocol to escape any kind of situation, again, that just harbors danger or you are uneasy with whatsoever. One of the most fiercely, right, and untrusting of others' motives, protective parents that there is the people who resonate with pig, spirit, animal energy. You often set very strict, some would say unreasonable or paranoid in nature rules, like curfews that are very early or restricting activities if you're not able to be there on your young ones. So you can be quite a bit of a helicopter parent, like hovering all the time, right? Hovering over every detail that your young little piglets experience. This is great, right? When the youngsters are young and more susceptible to, getting harmed or things like that. Yet the thing that you must learn if you resonate with pig spirit, animal energy, is, to let your little piglets, your youngsters, the people around you that you're in committed relationships, even friends, be their own individual independent selves and learn to, quote unquote, like roll in their own mud without chaperone and just get by what you have very, very successfully taught them and showed them, right? So also, again, featured in Chinese astrology, within that realm, the pig symbolizes beautiful, good fortune type of energy. So good luck, or also it's indicative of being considerate to all. So all those around you, near or far, you taking into consideration their thoughts, feelings, and situations, right? You are very active. So if you are resonating with this, you're loving to stay active and productive. You're impetuous in all endeavors that you strive to experience. Extremely kind-hearted, as I said, very compassionate with your caregiving. You wear a positive demeanor, almost like the pig in, a farm or nature looks like they're smiling all the time. You definitely are welcoming your demeanor and your attitude to other people. Very loyal to the people you associate with, compassionate and slow to temper, always using that compassion to lead you in slowly if you are going to go to battle. You have a very good balance of temperament, even when pushed to the brink. You're not going to give out any additional energy that is going to go for no good purpose, right? Also, you do have a potential being so sought after and consumable to those who would want to, quote unquote, take a little bit of you to eat, right? You have a potential for being gullible because of your compassionate caregiving attitude. So much of a kind-hearted approach goes along with you that some can often fool you with lies and deception and take advantage of your kind nature. So just something to keep in mind. Again, the pig spirit animal is thought to be one of, good fortune and prosperity, right? So also could be prone to low immune system issues like lupus or any autoimmune disease, really, or being the one to notoriously catch an illness. I feel like that might be conducive to, if you resonate with this pig spirit animal energy, the fact that you are extremely tolerable and slow to temper. And so sometimes you can take on physical ailments and or illnesses because you are having the patience of a saint, right? Also, the pig spirit's known for being extremely social in nature. So you definitely prefer and love to be surrounded by friends and family or people of the same type of, vibration or culture. Your motto is the more soul family members who surround me, the merrier. You definitely like communal activities, like doing your exercise in a group, like a, yoga class, or bicyclists that are all together in a gym or together outside in a group, or tribal communal type of prayer circles or drum circles, or music and dance in a huge like raving or after party type setting, right? You're very social. And you also, if you resonate with pig spirit animal energy, you have a genuine tolerance for mean people. You truly do. That's another reason why you may be taken advantage of, because you even have a tolerance for the people who are trying to take advantage of you. You tolerate insults and negative energy because just like the pig has thick skin, right? The pig spirit animal person lets all that pettiness just bounce off without penetration, bounce off their thick skinned, leathery exterior, not allowing any absorption. Various people try to affect you, consume you throughout your life, but most of the time you ignore those with ill intention and seemingly ignore their pestering until the person or the perpetrator really just abandons out of, exhaustion, because they see that they're not getting what they sought out to, which is, a reaction in some sort of way. Also, if you resonate with this, the pig spirit invokes emphasis on values, right? So you emphasize the values of being moral and expressing your devotion to having faith and honoring fidelity, very important to you. So you honor fidelity in relationships and constantly implore all the people around you in your social circle to be honest at all times. You're definitely a forgiving person. Use your compassion in that way. So you're more prone to forgive somebody for something shady if, when they are confronted by you, they allow themselves to be truthful, to be authentically, real and come clean. And if they use truth and accountability along with remorse and apology, you most often honor that and respect that a lot. You honor honesty as one of the morals most sacred to you. And that includes when somebody has had, a foul lip and they screw up, but are able to be true and not live that narcissistic life and come clean, really understanding how it impacted you or other people, right? And just, guys, I'll leave you off with this, all about the pig spirit animal. The last theme is that just as the saying goes, you're like a pig as happy as a pig in slop. You admire everything, even the bad qualities within yourself and others. So you admire the quote unquote messy bits about yourself or others, the flaws about yourself and others. You feel like, accounting for these messy or flaws, parts of yourself, flawed parts, or past mistakes even, is just like wearing a badge of honor, a badge of truth. You are speaking your truth and not avoiding any part of yourself or experience, but you don't hold that hostage within your soul to have it resonate and represent you. So you feel like accounting for these, messy parts of yourself are just like being what you appreciate, truthful and authentic, and is honorable. So, it also speaks to the principle that you hold dear of being truthful, even brutally truthful, in order to learn more lessons and to relate to more people and to live your life in the present rather than always harboring guilt or resentment from deeds done in the past. So you preach that to other people. So guys, I appreciate you immensely. I thank you for subscribing, for liking this video and any others, commenting, and just being a part of healing elements in this, global collective consciousness that is waking up more and more by the minute. So guys, this was a video all about the pig spirit animal. Blessings, love, and light, guys.